Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is Dazzie's Comic Book Hauls episode 102. And today I'm going to be showing you books that I've picked up from eBay and several LCSs within the area. Now I've been seeing on some other people's videos that books are pretty much drying up in a lot of areas. And that's true for me too, here in Gloucestershire, Weston, Worcester, Bristol, Swindon, Gloucester. I've hit up all the shops and I pretty much bled the place dry. I actually drove out last Saturday to Hereford and was very close to picking up two big books, but in the end I let them pass and didn't actually pick up anything. But it was just cool to get out there and look through some boxes. Let's show you what I got this time round. First up, a couple of books that I'm hoping to flip. These go in the £5 to £10 range. First up, from 1991, we have Marvel Comics. And this is No Escape. Yeah, surprised to see that this can go for up to about £10 on a good day. Just paid £1 for that. Another book I picked up, again, 10 to 15 on this one. This is a UK publication from Knockabout Comics. And this is Freak Brothers Issue 0, a very adult UK independent publisher. I think it is reprinting an American series. I won't show you the interiors because they are very adult. Managed to find this one for £1. This one's trending at the moment. This is the negative variant. It is the Amazing Spider-Man issue 679.1. Of course, there was a Wolverine San Diego Comic-Con incentive that very much similar sort of vein to this, that is really on fire at the moment. This can go up to 15 on a good day, so to find it for £1, happy days. That's a flipper. I've been watching Stargirl and I was pleasantly surprised, guys, I've got to be honest. Yeah, it's a bit teeny boppy in places, but there's some good action, and what I like about the show is they introduce a lot of characters that are pretty much flying under the radar to a lot of people. I got most of the first appearances, of course, other than the Golden Age DC books. But this is a minor character from there. He appears in JSA issue 26. And this is the first appearance of Alexander Montez, the brother of Yolanda Montez, who is Wildcat in the Stargirl TV show. Paid £2.50 for that. So I went over to Worcester, a shop that has been very good to me over the years. And with a specific reason to buy one book, and I managed to find that one book. But in all, I picked up 4 books. This was one of them. This is a character that's in my encyclopedia, and of course with Ant-Man and the MCU going from strength to strength, who knows, we may see this character. The book, for £5, I paid for Irredeemable Ant-Man issue number 1. And now this is a pretty scarce book. This is the only time I've ever seen this one on my hunts. This is the first appearance of the 4th Ant-Man, Eric O'Grady, who later, his decoy becomes Black Ant. It's also the first appearance of Agent Carson, Agent King, and Agent McCarthy. But who knows, may well see Eric O'Grady, the 4th Ant-Man, down the line. And this is a bit of a spec book for me. It's another character that I was after because of my encyclopedia. I had the second volume, number 1. But now I've got the first volume, number 1. And this is Books of Magic, issue number 1. I paid £5 for this one as well. And this is the first appearance of Timothy Hunter, a boy destined to be the world's greatest magician. Now, I think this book could get some traction because Timothy Hunter has quite a bit to do with Justice League Dark. And of course, J.J. Abrams is down for the Justice League Dark TV series. I've been specking big on that. A couple of my favourite characters from that team are Dead Man and the Demon. Can't wait to see them. Another book I picked up for £1 this time in Gloucester, Planet All Stars. I've had 2 or 3 of these now. I just flipped one for £5 off £1. And this is Dark Red, issue number 1. And this is a book that was optioned back in January of this year. It's a vampire tale, and it's a series about vampires in America's heartland. Now, what makes this a good book is because there are only 8,680 copies ordered by retailers. I've also got the 1 in 10 incentive in my collection. This is the regular Aaron Campbell cover. But this is a book that can go anywhere between 5 and 15 on a good day. Sold a couple. I thought this was a character in my encyclopedia, but not the case. But I'm glad I own this book because I recently picked up the first appearance of the Losers team in DC. And to go along with that, I picked up Cheapest Chips, £3.94. It's lowish grade, but it's a number 1. This is Captain Storm, issue number 1. And this is from 1964, I believe. And this is the first appearance and origin of Captain Storm, one of the members of the Losers team. And Captain Storm is William Storm. As you can see, we've got a tape pull here. That wasn't done by me. But £3.94 for first issue Silver Age. Can't really moan. It presents pretty nicely. Now, this is a book, this next one that has been on my radar for some time. I do like independent books that do get optioned, and I remember missing out on a copy of this for about £1.50, and it really irked me at the time. I've had the second volume, number 1, but this has been announced that the film is coming to Netflix, I believe, and that is in December. Yeah. So what did I get? I paid $6.99 for 7 books, and the reason I paid it is for this one, The Empty Man, issue number 1 from Boom Studios. Like I say, this is going to be a film in December. This is a 6-part miniseries about a terrifying sickness called the Empty Man disease and the hysteria that follows. Yeah, don't know whether it's good timing with where we are right now in the world, but it's coming. So I picked up effectively £1 a book, issue number 1, issue number 2, and the artwork in these books are fantastic. I haven't read it yet. Issue number 3, issue number 4, issue number 5, and to complete the 6-issue miniseries, issue number 6. Now, I haven't decided whether I am going to keep the full run. I'm definitely keeping number 1. We'll see where we go. And the seller actually threw in volume 2, number 1 as well. So I'm all set for The Empty Man. Now a few Star Wars books to show you guys. And this book is really flying under the radar at the moment. It's a book that recently came out, and this is my 3rd copy. At the end of the year, we are getting a lot of comics and books surrounding the High Republic that is coming to the Star Wars lore. And there is a lot of talk that the High Republic could be the basis of a new trilogy of films. And the book I picked up, a 3rd copy of The Rise of Kylo Ren, issue number 3. And this is the first appearance of Avar Kriss, and she is a female Jedi that appears in a holocron in this issue. She is going to be leading the High Republic. Basically, it's like a Knights of the Round Table set a couple of 100 years prior to the Phantom Menace movie, I believe. So great promise with this High Republic series. Be on the lookout for this one, guys. I think I paid 99p for that. If you can get that for cover and under, I expect that book to get a bit of value. Another book I found in a charity shop here in Gloucester for 99p, And with everything Mandalorian at the moment, it was good timing, I thought. This was Star Wars Jango Fett. And this is basically a trade paperback. But this, believe it or not, is the first appearance of Jango Fett, Boba Fett's dad in the comic world. Of course, he was in the Attack of the Clones movie. This was released on March the 13th, 2002. Who knows, there may be reference to Jango Fett. I would expect there to be in The Mandalorian at some point with Boba returning. This is a book that has been on my radar, and when the price popped up, I couldn't say no, because this is normally a 40 to a 50 pound book at the moment. And this is Star Wars Republic issue number 52. Now this is a character that I'm specking on big time. This is the first cover appearance of Dirge, but more importantly for me, Asajj Ventress. The first cover appearance of Ventress in comic books. And 9.8s are going well over 200 at the moment on this issue. Of course, she first appears in Mace Windu issue number 1. And that is well over £100 now book. So a pretty nice fallback plan, I think, is the first cover appearance. To get it for $9.99, stoked with that. Actually, it was $11.99 with shipping, so not bad at all. This is a book that is really blowing up at the moment. And again, this is basically to do with the High Republic. The book in question that I picked up for, with shipping, £23.70. Again, this is a £50 plus book at the moment, and this is the more sought after of the two covers. I picked up Star Wars Tales issue number 24, guys. And this is the first appearance of Darth Nihilus, a Sith Lord whose consumption of power was so fierce he became a wound in the Force that consumed life simply by being in his presence. Now, why this is heating up, I believe in the High Republic, the antagonists are known as the Nihil, I believe, and there is rumour that Darth Nihilus will be attached to that. It's also the first appearance of Darth Treya, who was Kreia, a female Sith Lord who became a Dark Lord of the Sith, Triumvirate, whatever that means, and the first appearance of the Visas Mar. Like I say, this is the more sought after of the covers, the photo cover. £23.70, and like I say, a £50 book normally, so happy with that. And my final book, short and sweet this time around, guys, is a book that I passed on. I remember passing online for it for about 15 and kicking myself. And I saw this book in Worcester probably 6 months to a year ago. But the condition was just a little bit off. Now, I can't say no to the condition of this book anymore, because it is a book that is really on fire. It is comfortably approaching 100. I believe this book has huge future. The book in question, Black Panther issue number 2, is my final book this time around, guys. And it is a pretty impressive modern book as we speak. This is the first appearance of Shuri, of course, Black Panther's sister in the MCU. And I strongly believe that with the sad passing of Chadwick Boseman, that Shuri will become the next Black Panther. So, yep, there we go, guys. That is my book, and I ended up paying £20 for that. And like I say, it is a 3-figure book right now, and with only room to grow. Now, my copy has a few spine ticks. I would say is a VF at best, but I couldn't leave it there for 20 the way it is blowing up. And I thought this would be my only opportunity to get the book so cheap right now. So that is my haul this time round, guys. Thanks to everyone who has been subscribing. I have just knocked my sponsors down onto the floor this time round. We have Penguin. Do you know what? I nearly bought the first Silver Age appearance of Penguin the other day for about £95 in a shop in Hereford, but the condition was just a little bit off. And of course, the first appearance. This is Chewie, because I'm showing some Star Wars books. If you like what you see, please like, subscribe, all that jazz. Bye for now.